Hello, and thank you for clicking on this video titled Final Exam Study Guide. Some of you that have taken my regular classes know that in the midterm portion of the semester and at the very end we have in-class study sessions where we basically do some classroom exercises to get you motivated to learn the material that you need to know for either the midterm or the final exam. Now, with online classes, this is somewhat different because in online classes you have to be self-disciplined and motivated to go back and dig up the information that you will need to know before you begin the final exam. So my tips, the first tip is that you go to modules, click on each chapter, and you find the link that says Professor Lecture and Study Guide. And by clicking on the link, you'll be able to review, refresh your mind on previous key terms that we discussed throughout the chapter, and then read those to fully understand what is their definition, how do they fit into this criminal justice class. The next step is the audio lectures. I have gone through and included audio lectures for each of the chapter. And most of these cases, you can access these audio lectures on Dropbox or Google Drive, and you can download these audio files to your smartphone so that you can review these smart files on your smartphone when you're driving somewhere, put a little earpiece on, or you're at work, or you're jogging, you got some downtime. Listen to this material to really sink in how it fits into the whole criminal justice system. So the professional lectures are, and key terms is a great area. Number two is the audio files that I just mentioned. One more area that you need to know is that you can go to My CJ Lab and go back on your prior weekly quizzes, and once the deadline for the quiz has passed, you can go in there and view the results. Basically, it shows all the questions that you answered on a quiz, and then it will show which questions you got wrong. So those are the ones you want to focus on so that you can learn what the correct answer is so that you don't make the same mistake on a final exam. What I do when I create these final exams is that I take questions from the weekly quizzes to build my final exam for the class. So if you're wondering where these questions come from, they come directly from the weekly quizzes, also from the question bank that the publisher provides for your textbook. So these are just a few things that you can do to get you prepared for the final exam. The worst thing you can do, and I will tell you that, is to start the final exam without reviewing any of your notes, any of your previous chapters, any of your professor lectures, and any of your audio files. I was reading something just yesterday online that over 70% of you out there students are auditory learners. What that means is that you get more understanding from audio lectures than you do from actually sitting down and reading a book. Reading a book takes some time, processes, but if you're actually listening, through your ears, you're listening, you're taking in the information, you're interested in the information, this is how you learn and absorb, the majority of you out there. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video. Send me any emails that you still have questions on after watching the video, and best wishes on a final exam, and we'll talk to you soon.